Let's see, what is this? 11:17 on February the 7th, and was it 50 degrees outside?
Not for long.
Well, okay, all right.
And falling.
And falling.
Slow your roll.
Falling quickly.
Wow.
I mean, just an hour ago, we were at 60. Wow. So it was a very nice evening out there once this round of rain moved out. And then, boy, now we've got this cold air moving in. And this is really the story going forward, unfortunately, as we go through the night. Just how all of this is going to continue to move to the east. And hold on just a second. Let me just fix a couple things here. Of course, this is just not working the way I wanted it to. Now it is. Okay, there we go. You can see that line there. That is the cold front as it's been pushing through. And it's making some pretty good headway. I mean, it's a 3-hour time loop here, and you can see easily how it has been progressing from west to east. But at the same time, so has the purples. That's where the temperatures are really cold. I don't think we're going to get into the really cold stuff, but it's definitely going to be a little chilly tomorrow. Cloudy and windy to start the day. Temperatures in the mid-20s. We will hold in the mid-20s for most of the afternoon. Some lake flurries stirring up east, but I think the big story then beyond that will be as temperatures dip. So tonight we've had rain and plenty of it, so everything is just sopping wet. Now we're going to freeze it all up, and we could have some eye alerts tomorrow morning simply from the fact that we're probably going to have a lot of slick spots out there. So be advised of that. Also, with these winds coming through, we could have some possible power outages that can often affect schools just as much as anybody else. So if you have an appointment tomorrow you really have to get to, set a second alarm, maybe on your phone or something that doesn't require the electricity, and get you up and out the door in the morning. Aerial flood warning. That basically means there's a whole lot of standing water everywhere in Richland and Ashland counties, then also Portage County and Trumbull County. At one point, Ravenna was reporting a lot of areas in Ravenna under about a foot or two of water. So that's the kind of magnitude of the flooding that we've had. This flood warning will continue until 7 for these counties out to the west, 7:30 for the counties out to the east. The Grand River is still in flood, so is Eagle Creek and Killbuck Creek, and then the rest of us still have the flood watch hanging out until about 4 a.m. And of course, the big story tonight has been this little tiny line of rain. That's the front. That's the little gust of wind that has been coming through, but more importantly, that is the drop in the temperatures. So the wind advisory that we were telling you about earlier this evening continues till 10 o'clock in the morning. I think our peak wind gusts are happening right now, but we have a very blustery night ahead. You can see our wind gusts at 40 currently out to the east of Cleveland. Look at this, 51-mile-per-hour wind gusts just reported at the Akron-Canton Airport. Wind gusts of 35 to 40 miles per hour will be frequent here for the next couple hours, and then slowly they'll start to slack off as we get into the latter part of the night. You can't help but see the slice. That's the cold front, a big drop in temperatures coming as that goes to the east, and you can see it's 14 right now in Chicago. I think this is what we're looking at for tomorrow night. Things are going to be changing. We may be able to squeeze out a few snowflakes, but the nice thing here is that cold air is dry air. Even though it's cold and it's going to freeze up all the standing water and all of the liquid that we have lying around, I don't think we're going to add a whole lot of snow to the picture, so that is some good news. The wind chills, however, are a different story. There's your temperatures in the 20s, holding relatively steady through the day. I think cloudy skies will be the rule, maybe a random flurry. But look at these wind chills, single digits and then even heading back below 0 probably for tomorrow night. And that's all in your Universal Windows Direct forecast. Temperatures in the 20s tomorrow, or be 20s for Saturday. We'll make it back above freezing late weekend and into early next week. Looking ahead to Valentine's Day, looks quiet, and then we stay in the 30s all the way into next weekend. We'll be right back.